so I don't forget. All right, so let's dive in. I've got some slides again, and let's start talking about how to grow your team with Zyia. So let's screen share here. Okay. And I want to make sure you guys can see my screen, right?
There you go. Shit, I'm writing this.
All right. Here. Okay. So let's get started. What is it doing? There we go. Ah, 1 second. Why it's not coming on here? You guys let me know in the chat that you can see my screen. Can you guys see it? Yes, okay, good, perfect. Okay, so growing your team as a Zyia Active Rep. Let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna go over a couple of announcements first before we get started, as always. So first question is, did you do your homework? So if you didn't do your homework, it's okay. I know the weekend's busy, but I posted a very, very good training in our team page today. It was about an hour video on all about recruiting. Now, it's made by a Beachbody coach, but personally, I gain a lot of my inspiration and a lot of tips from their business is similar to ours in some ways, and there's some very, very, very good takeaways in that. So if you haven't watched that yet, after our talk today, I want you guys to go and check that out. Just gonna mute you guys there. So I want you to go and check out that training. It's in the team page, and it's got golden nuggets from the time it starts to the time it finishes. Now, you're going to hear them talking about coaches, but I want you to take that and pretend they're talking about Zyia, because you can apply the exact same principles to this business. And then another announcement is Summit. So Mini Summit just happened. It looked amazing. I don't know about anybody else, but I had total FOMO. So now's your time if you're planning to go to the big summit to start saving. We've got, what is it? And there you go. Okay. And then leadership call tomorrow night. So we have our monthly leadership call. Again, there's always going to be a recording, but they usually share some pretty exciting things. So that's tomorrow night, Monday night, March 9th at 7:30 Mountain Standard Time or 9:30 Eastern Time. And then we've got some top producers. So we're only a week in, and a lot of you guys have already hit your 8% bonus, but here are our top producers so far into March. So we've got Tammy Jepson, Mallory Fouliard, Francine Duripos, Courtney and Janice Rassico, Megan Weiss, Cassie Westerman, Isabel Landry, Emily Chason, Sarah Jenkins, and I just noticed Sarah there, I forgot the H, and Melissa Stoyer. So you guys are already off to a great start. Actually, a lot of you guys are already off to a great start, but these are our top 10. So a goal should scare you a little and excite you a lot. And then we've got our rep spotlight for tonight, which is Brianna Hall. This is actually my cousin Bree. I seen her tonight. We were at my grandma's birthday. And I wanted to shout out Bree tonight. She came into the business about 7 months ago. She is a teacher. I'm actually going to read her bio here, but she's a teacher, so she has a full-time job. And she came in and she just rocked her first month and has been rocking it since. So she's accumulated 6,000 in lifetime PV, and I just want to read a little bit about Bree. So Bree is a full-time teacher. She's a wife, and she's a mommy to 2 little kids, one a girl and one a boy. She has been into fitness for the past 15 years, and she would describe her style as low maintenance and comfortable. Perfect for Zyia. My words, perfect for Zyia. Naturally, Zyia goes hand in hand with this, but she noted that she was cheap. So she was cheap, and I can relate to that too. I have like 1 pair of Lulus prior to Zyia. I was cheap as well. So I don't know, maybe a lot of you guys can relate to that. So she was cheap. She would never want to spend money on herself and her wardrobe, and she shopped mostly at Costco. When she first was contemplating on selling Zyia, she had just finished hosting a party with me, and she got her hostess rewards. Loved them. And then she started getting compliments on all the clothing. Strangers would literally stop her on the street, so she knew the opportunity was there. So she knew her personality lent itself to being good at this kind of venture, and also thought the discount and free clothes as well as the small side income would be awesome. But she was nervous. She was afraid people would judge her. She was afraid she would annoy people, and her peers at work, as well as parents in the community, would think less of her somehow for doing this on the side. Thankfully, Courtney put me in touch with Nadia, and she really helped calm some of those fears. So Nadia is also a full-time school teacher, teaches kindergarten, teaches French, just like Bree. And I know for a lot of teachers, oh, yes, sorry guys, Ella lost her first tooth and she wants to show you. So being school teachers, I know a lot of you guys, if you're on here or if you're a teacher, you know that there's like a fine line, right, between social media and doing these type of businesses where parents may be watching you, community. Don't worry, we'll find it after, okay? Can you go ask Brookie? It's probably in Brooke's room. We'll find it. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'll be right back. So there's like a fine line between, she lost her tooth, a fine line between, you know, doing these types of businesses, and then you've got the parents and all that kind of stuff, right? So Nadia's a teacher as well, and I just knew that Nadia would be able to help guide Bree in terms of posting, right? So Nadia has been a good mentor as well for Bree as she kind of blossomed from, you know, not really sharing much on social media other than with her family to really like going with her business. So Nadia really helped calm some of these fears that Bree had as a teacher as well, and is totally rocking her business as well. So she decided to jump in. So Bree says, I knew that some of the pieces I loved would be popular with my coworkers for my launch. So she decided to have a back to school sip and shop. So Bree launched in August. So she decided to have a back to school sip and shop because a lot of our pieces go perfectly for dress, like business casual. So she hosted this sip and shop at her house, and it was a huge hit. Lots of teachers, lots of business casual outfits, and she had close to $1,600 in sales for her launch party. So I want you guys to really take away what Bree is saying, because come here, sorry guys. In-home parties, especially for your launch party, if you can be massive. They can really catapult your business, get your product into a bunch of hands for customers, and really start things going. So since then, she has been aiming to grow her group and reach bonuses. Ella, please don't do that. And reach bonuses every month. I am not into my cold market. I have 175 people in my group, and a third of them she doesn't know. I just keep showing up in my group. I show up a little bit of my life, a little bit of her life, some fitness inspiration and stuff, and then outfit inspiration, new releases, games, giveaways, and just find the best thing to wear the clothes, to be honest about them and relatable. So that's a little bit about Bree, and I really wanted to drive home that as she launched her business. So if you're a new rep and you're still kind of on the fence about launching your business, highly recommend doing like an in-home event to really get that customer base. People can touch and feel the clothing. Okay, so we're gonna move on. I've got little Elle here. She should be in bed, but she's here. And her tooth was in a bag, and it's not in the bag now, so she's panicking, but we're gonna find it. Okay, so why should recruiting, I don't like that word, why should growing your team be high on your priority list? And these are two main reasons why. The first and foremost for me personally is purpose. You guys may feel a huge sense of purpose with being a Zyia rep and having that really strong feeling of reward or happiness from seeing your customers loving the clothing, feeling confident in the clothing. But when you start to build a team, that takes the passion to a whole other level. It is so incredible to see people that you have brought into the business, have breathed life into, start taking leadership and start taking control of their own life, reaching goals and income and changing their lives on a whole other scale. That's just a whole other level. There's one thing when seeing your customers feel amazing, but it's a whole other thing when you start to see people on your team change their lives. And then second, one of the next reason would be income potential. So if you want to maximize your income potential, growing a team is where it's going to be at. Yes, you can hustle and hustle and hustle each and every month and make a good $1,000 to $2,000 or more, depending how much you're selling per month. But when you really start to grow a team and everybody's hustling, your income is going to start to really add up quick. You're going to go from having most of your income come from your own sales to transitioning to having your team sales outperform what you can do on your own PV. Your paychecks are going to start being higher coming from your team than they are on your own sales. So if you're looking to really expand income potential wise, growing a team is a must. Okay, and then we're going to talk about a little bit how to rank advance, especially for some of you that are new. I think just kind of understanding, getting a baseline on how you do rank advance is going to help you execute that. So just a quick overview. Here's the chart. So you can see the different ranks along the left-hand side. Personal volume is sales that you have to make to hit that rank. Lifetime PV is the amount of sales you have sold throughout your whole career in Zyia. First level volume, first level means the people that you personally sponsored. We will find it, Ella. And then total group volume is how many sales both you and your entire team, not just your first level, but maybe someone that's under your first level, team deep, right? So let's take junior representative for an example. So you need to have sold or bought $200 of PV. You need to have sold in your entire career of Zyia, $1,500. Your first level, so the person that you sponsored needs to, one person, two person, three person, however many people are on your first level need to do $600 in sales. Total group between you, your first level, whether you have second, third, fourth levels, need to do 200. So this is how you rank advance. Now this is where the income starts to take off. So you can see here, once you hit executive, you go from earning 20% to 28% to earning 25% to 33%. So when you hit executive, you earn automatically 25% commission. Once you do over $1,000 in sales to get your 8% bonus, you're earning 33% on your personal sales. Then you can see after that, the percentage you earn on each level. It doesn't take long for that to add up, guys. And then you can see at the end as well, these are the bonuses you get. These are in American. So it's going to be higher than that for us in Canadian by the time the conversion comes over. But if you look at the very bottom, now this is I don't think even Chrissy has reached it yet, but Presidential Elite, as soon as they hit the rank, they get an automatically a 15,000 USD bonus just for hitting that rank. So these are the different ranks and how you earn on each level. So this is where you're going to maximize your income. If you have more questions or need more clarity around how to rank advance, just let me know. Okay, don't doubt yourself. So if your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. So I want to breathe that into you guys tonight, that you are a leader, whether you have 0 on your team, 1 on a team, or a team of 15, you are a leader. The moment you enrolled, you became a leader, because our pillars are all about leadership. Whether you're leading with activity, inspiration, light, community, you are a leader. And leadership is really quite simple. All you have to do is show up for yourself and your business, and your team will follow your lead. Sometimes we get stuck with recruiting because we think we're not going to be a good leader, or we don't know how to lead, or I don't know all the answers yet. So how am I supposed to sign somebody up and guide them? All you have to do is show up for yourself and your business, and your team will learn and you will lead them that way. Plus you've got uplines, and there's resources, and there's training. There's so much. So you don't have to know it all before you sign or enroll your first rep. Mindset shift. This is so important. So it is really special to be a part of something that really changes lives. And I want you guys, when you think of recruiting, I don't like the word recruiting, but we're going to use it just because it's universal and it's easier. But when you're sharing the business opportunity, I don't want you to think, who's this going to annoy? Or I don't want to post it publicly because what if someone unfollows me? Or what if Sally down the road thinks this is ridiculous? What if you change somebody's life? What if that post on how your Zyia paycheck was able to take your family on a trip, a vacation that you haven't been able to go on in years, and somebody else gained inspiration from that and was able to change their own life? What if? I want you to think, what if? Take the negative thought and flip it. What if Sally thinks I'm annoying? What if Sally changes her own life and comes thanking you later that you shared that opportunity with her? We have a golden nugget in our hands, and we can change so many lives, and that is really part of the pillars, I believe. Being a light for someone, being a light that they have an opportunity to change their life via the business opportunity. So shift your mindset away from recruiting being hard and scary. How many times have you told yourself that I can't recruit? It's hard to recruit. It's scary. I can't do it. Eliminate those words. Eliminate those words and tell yourself that it's easy to recruit. Wake up every morning and tell yourself, it's so easy to build my team. I attract new leads every day. Recruiting's so fun. Really shift that mindset. You're going to notice when you do that mindset shift, you're going to notice a shift in your business. So envision your team growing. Tell yourself it's easy until it becomes easy. Think about the enrollment applications, emails coming through. Think about your inbox filling up with messages of people inquiring about the opportunity. Please do not use the words hard or scary. Do not tell yourself that anymore, because you're just sending out that energy and people can read that. So be confident in what you have to offer and run with that. Okay, recruiting affirmations. Here she goes with the affirmations again. I am huge on affirmations. For those of you who want to practice this, I highly recommend doing this every morning. And here's one right here. I easily and consistently attract leaders into my business. Write that down. Say it every morning. Say it throughout the day when you're mopping, you're cleaning the house. I easily and consistently attract leaders into my business. Shift your mindset away from recruiting being hard or scary. Didn't we just say that? Envision your team growing. Tell yourself it's easy until it becomes easy. There, we're going to repeat that. But affirmations are everything. And if you guys want affirmations specific or variation of affirmations, let me know and I'll post them in the group. But this one right here is perfect. I easily and consistently attract leaders into my business. Leads flow effortlessly. You just have to keep repeating that to yourself. If you don't think it's easy right now, or that it's coming to like you want it to, keep saying your affirmations. Okay, so this is another really important aspect of growing your team is, do you believe in the Zyia opportunity? If you don't fully 100% believe in the opportunity, people are going to sense that. So you have to ask yourself, do you fully believe in what Zyia has to offer as a business opportunity? Can it really change someone's life? Is it changing your life? And I'm not just necessarily talking about the income. So share what being a rep has done for you, and relentlessly and unapologetically. Don't be afraid to share what this opportunity has done for you, and a lot, like a couple times a week and publicly. Think small wins. So if you're thinking, well, I don't really have like a big income transformation that I can share, it doesn't matter. Think small wins. They are important too. I was able to pay my car payment with my Zyia paycheck. Like small things are big things to other people. There may be someone out there who can only afford to put like $10 of gas in their car that week, but if they only had a paycheck from Zyia of like $200, that would change their life. So I want you to think small wins. And if you aren't at a spot where you've had like a lot of success yet, feature other successful reps. Do a rep spotlight, do a featured rep post, sharing someone on our team or other team and their success to show others what's possible. And never doubt the opportunity. If others can have success, so can you. Look at other leaders in the company. If they can have success, and we've seen Natalie's massive group volume. If they can have any success, what makes you any different? And then just keep building credibility so others can believe as well. We're shining light. There's one of the pillars right there, light into others' lives. Keep building credibility. Others will believe as well. And then second, this is also a really important one. Do you believe in yourself? Believe in yourself and you will be unstoppable. So like I said, sometimes we come into these businesses and we think we have to know it all. We have to make sure we know all the answers to all the questions and know what to do next before we enroll someone. But these type of businesses, you have to come in, you have to jump, and you have to learn to fly on the way down. You just jump, you just go for it, and you just learn as you go. So remember, I can recruit and inspire people to join my team. Remove the can't. I want you guys, I'm going to challenge you to remove the can't. Tell yourself daily that it is easy to recruit. Personal development. Grow your mind and your beliefs will follow. So you've heard me talk about affirmations. If you're not into that, or you want to like 10x and add more, you can read personal development each day. So for instance, the compound effect. I've got a ton of different books here. This is about doing things over and over again, persistence, consistency. So you've got like a well and you're pumping the well. You just keep pumping the well and you're waiting for water to come out and it's taking so long, but you just keep going and going and you're chipping away and you're chipping away. And then all of a sudden the water starts to flow and it flows and it flows and it flows and it just can't shut off now. You've put in all the hard work, you've consistency, and you keep pumping and pumping and pumping, posting, reaching out, posting, reaching out. And then all of a sudden it just flows and you can't shut it off and you've built momentum and it just keeps going. So it's kind of what this book is about. So building consistency. So actually, I know some of you guys had questions. You're like, I just don't know what to post all the time. I gain a lot of my inspiration from posts from other people in network marketing, which I'm going to share with you 2 really good ones that you should follow, but from books, from personal development, from like quotes. Like I gain a lot of my inspiration for posts from books and I just turn it into my own words. And then of course, affirmations. Okay. And then you should know who you want to attract, right? So you should be you. Sometimes we try to look at other leaders, like the top one in the network, and be like them and do like them. But it doesn't come off authentic because we aren't them or we're not like them. So I want you to embrace you, show your quirks, talk about what you do or you don't like. You're going to attract those people. Your vibe attracts your tribe. People join you when they feel like they like, know, and trust you. So stick to your brand. Remember last week we talked about 5 things that make you you. If you haven't wrote those out yet, write them out and lead with those. Manage your social media around those 5 things that you always talk about, and people just know that when they come to your page, they're going to hear about horses and business and whatever things you like. Or they're going to come to your page and they just know that they're going to get fitness and nutrition from you. So those 5 things make you you. And then don't speak to everyone. So you want to nail down your 5 hobbies and likes. If we're speaking to everyone, we're not going to attract anyone, right? You want to speak to those people, and we should do a training on maybe your avatar or something at some point. So share your story consistently over and over and over again, because you're always getting new eyes on your page. And plus, you maybe shared your story last week. Not everybody's going to see it. So don't hesitate to be consistent and share your story over and over again. And then you want to take action. So this was me this morning. Public posts and call to action. So a good rule of thumb is if you're going to post something about the business or what you do with the business, Sunday evenings are a good time to do that, because people are gearing down. They're kind of sitting on their phones. They're dreading Monday's coming. I have to go back to work. I don't want to go back to work. And then your post pops up on how you can't wait tomorrow morning. You're going to get up and have coffee and work from home, and maybe not work from home, but you know what I mean. You're going to share the opportunity on Sunday nights when people are really kind of more open to an opportunity because they know they have to get up and go to work and they don't want to go to work on Monday. Create an application. We're going to talk about that. Oh, we've got 10 minutes. We're going to talk about the application. Sneak peeks. You can run sneak peek groups, Facebook or Instagram ads, and reach outs. Okay, posting tips. So give a sneak peek into your work from life from home. So for instance, I posted this in my stories this morning. Just a simple sneak peek. This is what I'm doing this morning. Sneak peek. Showcase the perks of having a side gig. Gain inspiration from personal development, like I said. And sometimes you just have to fake it until you make it. I love that one. And then just keep building credibility. Okay, so creating a form. I'm just going to read the chat here. Okay, you guys can hear me good. Okay. Yeah, so when creating a form, I just posted a sample blurb. I don't use scripts. I don't like scripts. I just kind of blurb whatever comes to me, but this one really resonated with me and I want to share it with you guys. So when someone inquired about the business opportunity, this is what I said. We would love to have you join our community of activewear lovers who are making an income sharing the brand. I'm going to start by attaching the website below for you to check out what we offer. We are a boutique style shop and we release new styles weekly every Wednesday. How fun. Let me know what you think and we'll get on our way to launching your very own shop. So they'll either write back and say, I love what you offer, or if they don't write back, you'll follow up. So when they write back and they say, I love it, then I came to this and I give them two options. Happy to hear. I think you'll love it even more in person. So we have two options, a free option to set up your affiliate link. This will be your own personal link. And as friends purchase, you'll earn activewear. Or you can enroll as a brand ambassador by purchasing your starter kit that includes 5 items. With the option, you not only earn activewear, but you earn money as well. What would be the best option for you? So I found this was a really good way, and I can post that in the team page as well for you guys. Okay, dabbling with ads. I was going to take you guys onto my screen and kind of show you a dabble with ads, but it looks like we're running out of time. So I'm just going to talk really fast. So I dabbled with this ad on Instagram last week, and it did get a lot of engagements. No like official bites yet, but a lot of conversations going. And this was the graphic I used. And all I did was post, I don't know if you guys have done ads on Instagram, but I just posted it on my news feed. And then down here, where it says currently promote it, you'll see that there'll be a button that says promote. And you just hit promote and it's as easy as that. And you can put in like some targeting. I wouldn't go too crazy with targeting. I would just, anything fitness, whatever. You can do any targeting, but always only click women. Because if you click both men and women, you're going to get like a bunch of creepy people. So just make sure you choose just women when you're doing your ads. Okay, what do we have next? Maybe that's the last one. That is the last one. Okay, so maybe what I'll do is we have 6 minutes. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the meantime while I'm showing you just how to dabble with ads on Facebook. Personally, ads have done a lot for me in terms of bringing on new recruits, but a lot of the times I just boost a post. So say I wanted to do this one, I would just click boost a post. And so it'll let you do that. And sometimes I'll go to, there used to be one that said apply now, but there isn't anymore. So anyways, I would just edit. We've got 5 minutes. I would just edit, and I always choose women, because if you choose both men and women, you're going to get mostly just creepy men. And then I usually go about 28 to about that. And then you can do, I usually just do all of Canada. Sometimes you can dial right in, like say you want to target people like maybe in Manitoba, you can dial right into Manitoba. It's going to be more concentrated and maybe more effective, but I usually just go Canada. And then interest. So if you do interest, there'll be a lot of different topics so you could do like Lululemon, people that are interested. You can do like Good Life Fitness. What other? You can do Fabletics. What else? Yoga studio, personal trainers. You can really target anything, but I would only do like 5 different targets. You don't want this whole list of targets because Facebook will get confused and then your ad just won't perform. And then you hit saved and it will go into review, and then Facebook will get back to you saying if it's performing or not. And then what I would usually do is, if I'm not getting any feedback or likes or comments, or it's not generating after 2 days, 3 days max, I turn it off and I try again. Different copy, different picture, different targeting. It's really just like you just play around with it, but it's been effective for me. What else? So we have a question. Okay. Please share your email you send it. Yes, I'll put that out with your Insta. Did you do a payment range, or was it just, Mallory, I did a payment range. It said it could do it for 6 days and you could pick how much you spend. It could be like $30. I think I did 6 days for 70, but I only let it run for like 4 days. I turned it off already. What else? Any way to run an ad through Facebook group? You can't run an ad through Facebook group, but only through your life page. So that's why it's good to have a business page, even though I find mine doesn't get as much engagement as like my group or my personal page. I still like having a business page because you can run ads. You can't run ads anywhere else other than a business page. And you can try going to the ad center up here and it'll walk you through doing an ad, but it's basically the same as boosting. And I've had just as much success with boosting posts than going through the ad center. The Facebook ads, do you find you're getting password No, I haven't had that. Like, even when I had my old account, my ads were never affected. If they were, if they do, let me know, because you can get a hold of Facebook for that. And I don't know if it's a glitch, but I've heard it happening before. Not the password resets, but like Facebook just blocking ads in general. With the Facebook ads you find, yeah. But no, I haven't had any resets or password things with my with ads. Yeah, no problem. So we've got like less than a minute, guys. What else? I think for the biggest thing, oh yes, the 2 people that I want you to follow, this is huge. I'm going to actually post it in the team page because I want to make sure you have the right spelling and the right names. But I think before we run out of time, the biggest thing you can do is get more involved, get more comfortable with sharing the opportunity publicly. Because if you're not posting about it, people aren't necessarily going to know what you do. And I don't mean like just like, hey, join my team. I mean like sharing like little sneak peeks, like you working at a computer, or just any little sneak peeks you can get. Like maybe you're reading a book and you could post like, I'm learning more about my business, or that's just, yeah. Anyways, the biggest thing you can do, and the biggest thing that I've noticed for me, is just being public about what you do as a brand ambassador, and that someone else can do it too. But we have less than a minute. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post the 2 people that I want you to follow. I learn all my posts or gain a lot of my inspiration from these people, and the way they are Beachbody coaches, but the way they do their posts, they don't make themselves seem like a Beachbody coach, but they unintentionally invite you to join what they're doing, and it's perfect. So I'm going to sign off, guys, because I know we're going to lose chat soon, or lose